This video demonstrates how the GIA Portal can be used to quickly identify industry businesses that may be affected by a known biosecurity risk. Specifically, it shows which businesses are affected or could be affected by fire ants in Queensland. Hello, my name is Peter James and I'm the Business Development Manager for KOGA. I'm here to help you, so if you'd like more information about KOGA or this portal, please do not hesitate to contact me. We will start this demonstration by logging in as a system administrator who has access to all the portal data and capabilities. After logging in, the GIA portal displays a national map of Australia with the current nursery trade register showing up as green and red stars. On the left-hand side of the portal is a table of contents that lists the available data layers that you can work with. This proof of concept portal includes some Queensland biosecurity data. The Queensland data layers include animal and plant zones. Note that any available biosecurity data can be added to this portal, but at this stage of the project we are only using Queensland data to illustrate concepts. If you have a specific data set you would like to see included in this portal, then contact us and we will work with you to arrange this. In summary, the table of contents allows you to select which data layers you want to visualize and work with on the map. Let's first visualize the fire ant layer by checking it in the table of contents and zooming to the map area that shows the data. Now let's set the fire ant layer to be the active data layer. And now we use our new selection tool to select the fire ant layer. Using the spatial select tool, we can now work out which business falls within the current fire ant boundaries. We will set the target data layer to be the nursery trade register, the type of spatial query to be intersects or touches, and the source layer to be the selected fire ant data. We can review the data associated with this selected set of businesses using the data grid. Note that there are 63 businesses selected and some of them are of type eco-hort. Knowing which businesses fall within a biosecurity zone, in this case fire ants, allows us to communicate and manage those businesses accordingly. Now if we want to identify those businesses outside the current biosecurity zone that may be at risk sometime in the future, we can use the spatial select tool to determine which businesses are also within a 5-kilometre buffer of the fire ant data boundary. There are now 70 businesses selected. Now let's just isolate those businesses that are within 5 kilometres of the fire ant zone. We do this by removing the data that falls within the fire ant zone to leave the data that falls outside the zone. We can see that there are now 7 businesses selected. Let's add back to the selected set by clicking the Add button. We now have 70 businesses selected again. Note that we can sort the data in the grid to help further refine our working data set. In this case, I will sort by the eco-hort column. Let's just work with the businesses that are of type eco-hort. This is done by selecting them in the grid and clicking the Refine button. There are now 11 eco-hort businesses selected. Armed with this information, a manager can now contact and manage these businesses to address issues associated with fire ants.